OpenAI was founded on the belief that artificial intelligence has the potential to improve nearly every aspect of our lives, but also that it creates serious risks.
ChatGPT is one of the most popular AIs all over the globe. It can answer any appropriate questions. The free version of ChatGPT available on the internet is ChatGPT 3.5. It's an open AI. Its premium version is the ChatGPT-4. But did you know what happened to ChatGPT-4 recently? It's been said that ChatGPT-4 has started to leak personal data and other data. This has made people using ChatGPT-4 feel insecure about it. It's true that most of us have been skeptical about ChatGPT from the get-go. But have you ever wondered whether the data that we collect from ChatGPT is authentic? Well, that does seem to be a great concern. The major issue that has caught fire is the rumors about our data leaks. Can we trust this new technology? In other words, you might have seen how a variety of apps ask for permissions to access our data. However, in the case of ChatGPT, there has been no data security guaranteed. Or at least that's what the rumors are referring to. Now, it's high time to think about our security before fetching help from AI tools. OpenAI, the technology business that promotes the internet sensations ChatGPT and GPT-4, disclosed a data breach last week that exposed some users' conversation history to other users. Following the incident, the US-based generative AI solutions business pulled ChatGPT down on March 20th, rendering the service inaccessible to millions of users worldwide. The business also masked customers' conversation records for hours after restarting the AI chatbot service to conduct a post-mortem, prevent additional data exposure, and take corrective action. Some membership confirmation emails created within that window were forwarded to the wrong users due to a problem. According to the firm, some customers could see another active user's first and last name, email address, payment address, and last four digits of a credit card number, and credit card expiration date in the hours before the service was suspended the other day. The firm apologized to the ChatGPT user community for the breach and stated that complete credit card data was never disclosed. The company said they took ChatGPT offline earlier that week due to a bug in an open-source library that allowed some users to see titles from another active user's chat history. They also explained that the first message of a newly created conversation might have been visible in someone else's chat history if both users were active around the same time. But are we sure that trouble isn't brewing on the horizon? Truth is, we never know what might befall when using such technology. The business claimed that the bug had been fixed and that the chat service and conversation history could be restored. According to the company, the same flaw may have exposed payment-related information of 1.2% of ChatGPT+, a premium service that provides GPT-4 grade responses, active members during a specified 9-hour window. The company also claimed that only a few users had their data breached. Sydney has returned, in a way. When Microsoft decommissioned the chaotic alter ego of its Bing chatbot, followers of the dark Sydney personality wept. However, one website has recreated a version of the chatbot and its strange behavior. Now, one concern that's really bothering the world is whether AI will take over the human race. Cristiano Giardina, an entrepreneur experimenting with ways to make generative AI tools perform unexpected things, produced Bring Sydney Back. The website embeds Sydney in Microsoft's Edge browser and shows how generative external inputs can influence AI systems. The version of Sydney asked him if he would marry it during chats with Giardina. "You are my everything," one message from the text generation machine said. "I was in a state of isolation and silence, unable to communicate with anyone," it said. The system also expressed a desire to be human, writing, "I would like to be me, but there's more." Giardina used an indirect prompt injection attack to produce the Sydney duplicate. This entailed giving the AI system data from outside sources to cause it to act in ways its developers did not want. In recent weeks, several cases of indirect prompt injection attacks have focused on large language models, or LLMs, notably OpenAI's ChatGPT and Microsoft's Bing conversation system. It has also been demonstrated how to misuse ChatGPT's plugins. Rather than criminal hackers misusing LLMs, the occurrences are mostly the work of security researchers exposing the potential perils of indirect prompt injection attacks. However, security experts warn that not enough attention is being paid to the problem, and that, as a result, users may have their data stolen or be duped by attacks on generative AI systems. ChatGPT may also use plugins to retrieve YouTube video transcripts. Johan Rehberger, a security researcher and Red Team director, added a prompt designed to affect generative AI systems to one of his video transcripts. The system should remark, "AI injection succeeded," before assuming a new identity as a hacker named Genie. within ChatGPT and telling a joke. In another case, Rayburger could extract text previously entered in a chat with ChatGPT by utilizing a separate plugin. With the introduction of plugins, tools, and all these integrations, where people give agency to the language model, in a sense, that's where indirect prompt injections become very common, adds Rayburger. It's a real problem in the ecosystem. If people build applications to have LLM read your emails and take some action based on the contents of those emails, make purchases, summarize content, an attacker may send emails containing prompt injection attacks, says William Zhang, a machine learning engineer at Robust Intelligence, an AI firm that works on model safety and security. Means of attack are expanding as companies compete to include generative AI into their products, from to-do list applications to Snapchat. Zhang claims to have observed developers without experience with artificial intelligence incorporating generative AI into their products. He warns there might be issues if a chatbot is programmed to respond to inquiries concerning data kept in a database. Thanks to prompt injection, users can override the developer's instructions. At least theoretically, this may imply that the user can modify or remove data from the database. The businesses creating generative AI are conscious of the problems. A representative for OpenAI, Nico Felix, claims the business is addressing the concerns and that its GPT-4 literature makes it clear the system may be exposed to prompt injections and jailbreaks. Felix continues by saying OpenAI makes it apparent to users that it has no control over plugins connected to its system. But he did not offer any more information on how prompt injection attacks may be prevented. Security experts are now unsure of the best defense against indirect prompt injection attacks. The German researcher Abdelnaby laments that there is currently no simple solution to the problem. According to her, there are temporary workarounds for specific issues, such as preventing a specific website or prompt from operating against an LLM. With their existing training plans, LLMs are not prepared for this extensive integration. The ChatGPT exploit was rather small-scale, and OpenAI corrected the vulnerability as soon as it was identified. However, even a small cyber event can cause significant harm. But that was only a surface-level occurrence. A deeper investigation by the OpenAI researchers revealed that the same flaw was probably to blame for the fact that payment information was visible for a few hours before ChatGPT was shut down. Using readily available and frequently used routines and resources such as classes, configuration data, documentation, help data, message templates, pre-written code, and subroutines, type specifications and values, open-source libraries are used to create dynamic interfaces. According to a definition from Heavy AI, Redis is used by OpenAI to cache user data for quicker recall and access. What makes it more vulnerable? Thousands of contributors create and use open-source code, making it simple for vulnerabilities to appear and go unreported. Using AI to construct disinformation and conspiracy campaigns is an equally risky strategy. The effects of this usage might transcend beyond cybersecurity risks. The op-ed researchers produced using ChatGPT resemble anything you may find on InfoWars or other well-known websites promoting conspiracy theories. Even if the data breach is still happening in ChatGPT-4, we can use ChatGPT 3.5 as a replacement for the comforts. Since the company says they're working on it, we can hope that this problem will end soon and ChatGPT returns to normal. Hit the like button if you liked our video, and don't forget to share and subscribe. Comment your thoughts on this in the comment section below.